English is one of the most widely spoken languages in the world. Many people say it's one of the easiest to learn, but even so, there are plenty of things that confuse both learners and native speakers. It's clear that, even though English looks simple at first, there are tricky words and strange pronunciations that make it hard to master. Today, I want to share 15 interesting words with you. If you know these words, your English skills are top tier. 1. Frothy. Frothy means filled with small bubbles of air. You often see frothy milk on top of a cappuccino or latte. Frothy can also describe bubbly waves at the beach or foam on a river. For example, I love frothy milk in my coffee every morning. After the storm, the sea was full of frothy waves crashing on the shore. Frothy is a fun word to describe anything bubbly or foamy. 2. Clock. Clock means to notice or realize something. It's mostly used in British English, but is useful to know. For example, I didn't clock that you were here already. She finally clocked what he meant after he explained it twice. Clock is a quick way to say you suddenly understood or saw something. 3. Tinker. Tinker means making small changes to something, often without fixing it completely. It's like when you try to fix an old bike or radio by adjusting parts here and there. For example, my dad likes to tinker with old gadgets in his free time. She tinkered with the radio but couldn't get it to work. Tinkering is casual and sometimes doesn't lead to a perfect fix, but it's about trying. 4. Flabbergasted. Flabbergasted means being extremely surprised or shocked, almost unable to believe what you just heard or saw. Think of hearing amazing news that leaves your mouth open in disbelief. That's flabbergasted. For example, I was flabbergasted when my friend won the lottery. It's a fun word to show just how stunned or amazed you feel in a moment. 5. The sniffles. The sniffles mean a slight cold, usually when your nose keeps running and you keep sniffing. It's a casual way to talk about a mild cold. For example, I can't come out tonight. I've got the sniffles. She stayed home from work because of the sniffles. The sniffles don't usually mean serious illness, just a little annoying cold. 6. Peruse. Peruse means to read something carefully and thoroughly. Sometimes people joke about it, saying they perused the menu but just glanced. For example, I perused the contract before signing it to make sure everything was okay. Please peruse the report and let me know your thoughts. Peruse is a bit formal, but perfect when you want to say you read something carefully. 7. Berserk. Berserk means extremely angry or excited in an uncontrollable way. Imagine a kid going berserk in a toy store, shouting and running around. For example, he went berserk when he lost his phone and couldn't find it anywhere. The fans went berserk when their team scored the winning goal. Berserk is a strong word for losing control of your emotions. 8. Woke. Woke means being socially aware, especially about fairness and justice issues. It's about understanding problems like inequality or discrimination. For example, someone who speaks up for equal rights is considered woke. Sometimes people use it jokingly or sarcastically, but it mostly means being conscious about social issues. Woke is a modern word for being alert to what's happening around you. 9. Parched. Parched means very thirsty or very dry. For example, after running for an hour, I was completely parched and needed water fast. The fields were parched after months without rain. Parched is a vivid way to describe thirst or dryness. 10. Slay. Slay means to do something exceptionally well or look amazing while doing it. For example, Emma slayed her presentation, impressing everyone with her confidence and skills. People also say someone is slaying when they dress stylishly or perform perfectly. It's a positive and empowering word used to celebrate success and talent. 11. Ghosted. Ghosted means when someone suddenly stops all communication without telling you why. It's like they disappear like a ghost. For example, if you're texting someone and they just stop replying with no explanation, you've been ghosted. It's a common word in dating but can happen in friendships too. Ghosted describes that confusing feeling when someone vanishes without a trace. 12. Shade. Shade means subtle, sneaky criticism or disrespect directed at someone. For example, when Mark said, "Nice outfit for a casual day," he was throwing shade at Sarah's style. Shade is often used in a playful or sarcastic way to insult without being direct. It's common in social settings and pop culture. 13 is cringeworthy. Cringeworthy means causing embarrassment or awkwardness. For example, that joke was so cringeworthy, I couldn't watch it. The speech was a bit cringeworthy at times, but the audience still clapped. Cringeworthy describes moments that make you wince or feel secondhand embarrassment. 14. Zonked. Zonked means feeling extremely tired or exhausted, like you can barely keep your eyes open. After a long day or a tough workout, you might say you're zonked. For example, "I'm totally zonked after that hike." It's a casual, fun way to describe being worn out and ready to rest or sleep. Zonked perfectly captures that heavy, sleepy feeling. 15. Unhinged. Unhinged means acting mentally unstable or irrational, like someone who's lost control of their thoughts or emotions. It's often used when someone behaves in a wild or unpredictable way. For example, if a person suddenly starts yelling for no reason, you might say they seem unhinged. It's a strong word to describe behavior that feels out of control or crazy. Now, let's practice using some of these words in sentences. I'll say the sentence, and you can say it out loud with me. Ready? 1. The frothy waves made the beach look magical. 2. I didn't clock the time and missed my bus. 3. He likes to tinker with old computers on weekends. 4. I was flabbergasted when my friend won the lottery. 5. I stayed home today because I had sniffles. 6. Please peruse the document carefully before signing. 7. The crowd went berserk when the band started playing. 8. She stayed woke about social issues and always spoke up for justice. 9. After the hike, I was completely parched. 10. Emma slayed her presentation, impressing everyone with her confidence and skills. 11. He ghosted me after our third date without any explanation. 12. She threw shade at her coworker during the meeting with a sly comment. 13. That movie scene was so cringeworthy. 14. I'm totally zonked after that hike. 15. His unhinged rant worried everyone in the room. So, how many of these 15 words did you know? Which ones were new? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more easy English tips. Thanks for watching.